If I had to explain this movie without using words, it would be What's happening, film friends? Dave the Film Junkie here, bringing you a film review of Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker. Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker. You guys know who's in it. You know it's directed by, but it's also co-written by Chris Terrio, with JJ. And, spoiler-free, by the way, guys. I know some people still wonder if, when they click on a review, I will have a spoiler-filled review up sometime this weekend, so look forward to that. But this is definitely spoiler-free. And, I don't know how you know what I could say about the plot without giving away too much. But we know it's all back. We got the Resistance. We got Rey, who's getting better at her Jedi shit. We got the First Order and Supreme Leader Kylo Ren, and he's pissed. And they're both after shit. Both sides. It's essentially a scavenger hunt in the galaxy, because that's what it is. There's a lot of little MacGuffins in this movie, which I dug. I actually thought that was pretty cool. It's like, okay, you got to get this, and you got to go to that, and you got to go to this person to get that. And then, they were just kind of jumping around and got some new characters. I thought, okay, it's not bad. I mean, just going to different planets. I dig it. So what did I think of Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker? Holy shit. I hope there's a special edition. Special edition as in more footage. Please. There needs to be a lot. Like I said, when I showed it at the beginning, it's like they were trying to just trying to cram everything in this fucking Star Wars ball, this BB-8 sized ball, and it was just hard to contain. Now, things I liked about it. Let's talk about that first. I liked seeing all the characters again. I liked them all interacting with each other again. I thought they gave great performances. Daisy Ridley, always loved her as Rey. She gives a good performance, with her struggles that she has to do and some of the moments that she has in there. Sometimes some cheesy stuff. John Boyega, Finn, I wish they would do more with his character because of who he is. It'd kind of be cool if they played on that, but it's just, they just keep him kind of okay, and then, we know you still got a thing for Rey, right? Oscar Isaac Poe, love that guy. He has a lot more to do. I didn't really like what they were kind of doing with him in The Last Jedi. They're kind of keeping him a little bit contained and stuff, and he was just getting slapped around, man. But he's got a lot more to do here, and you kind of get more of a backstory with him in here. But the thing is, though, they just don't let shit breathe. Adam Driver, Kylo Ren, best character in the movie. I thought what they did with him, I think what they did with him throughout the three movies, to see his progression, is a lot more intriguing than Rey's story. Rey is very much like what Luke was. I mean, that's the thing. And that's what some people are going to have a gripe about. And one of my gripes, too, is the fact that, a lot of people say, oh, she's too powerful. And then you kind of compare it to Luke in the original trilogy. We kind of see him go from this guy on this desert planet, and then all of a sudden he's a powerful Jedi type. But the thing is, though, obviously, when it comes to Return of the Jedi, he's pretty much where he needs to be. He just has to have one more little challenge. But of course, a lot's happened in between those. That's why they have the opening scroll to kind of catch you up. The thing is, though, it's that was it. We just kind of saw Luke in his full Jedi form. Rey is still being trained. Why do we have to see her being trained more? Okay? We get it. Okay? But it's we're seeing her train even more. And, and then, of course, there's going to be people that are not going to like, just like in Last Jedi, that there's more things that she could do that kind of feel like a cop-out at moments, trust me. And then, there's just, the fanboys are going to be what Han Solo said.
That's not how the Force works.
Which is exactly what my nephew said walking out. And it's kind of, but, what can you do? But I think Ben's or Kylo Ren's character throughout the three movies is a little more intriguing. I really do. I think his character is my favorite throughout the whole thing. And when it comes to this movie, it's a spectacle. There's a lot of beautiful cinematography, a lot of beautiful shots, and we already know Palpatine's in it. Of course, that's not a spoiler reveal or anything. And his moments are fucking dark, and they're pretty fucking freaky. And where he's at, and when they show up to certain play, it's just wow. Some really dark shit with the fucking music and everything. It's absolutely beautiful. But another thing that's a gripe of mine is, and like I said, oh my god, there's so much I could say. The editor of this movie was just cut, go! It's so much condensed in 2.5 hours. I don't know why they didn't just go three hours. Okay, Avengers did it. Why didn't you guys just do it? It's amazing what a half hour can do. Trust me. Have you seen BBS Ultimate Edition? Let things breathe, man. Let things breathe. I mean, the way that the movie starts off doesn't seem like that's what the actual starting point was, if that makes any sense. Seems like it's like, okay, we're just fast forward right to this part, boom, and we're here. And it was just kind of like, really? There's literally something that Poe does in the beginning that is pretty much what this movie is. People who saw it, you know what I'm talking about. Just let things breathe. I mean, for fuck's sake, there was an awesome twist in this movie that nobody, I think, anybody saw coming, and everybody in the theater went like that, but then all of a sudden, done, in the rear view, let's move forward. And then even something with Finn, talking with one of the other characters, and we're getting some origin, we're getting some throwback, and then done, gotta move forward, and gotta blow some shit up. Things breathe a little bit, oh my god, and then it's like there's a certain moment too with another character that's like, oh, this is kind of bad, and then, no, move, just go, keep going, go. It's kind of exhausting, I'm not gonna lie. Yes, there are cringy moments, but there are moments that made me cheer, there are moments that I shed a tear. I also shed a tear. Also, when it comes to Leia's character, I'm not really a fan of what they did. It sucks that, she passed on and they still had to use, like, stock footage. It's noticeable, just for me, but they actually did a pretty good job with it, but I don't know, I wasn't really a fan. I wasn't really big fan of what they did with her in Last Jedi. Not everything, but I'm just saying. And this was like, okay, cool. And then she had a cool moment, and yeah, I thought that was interesting, but I don't know. There's just a lot of things that happen that sometimes don't even feel like it was warranted. Like, okay, yes, you guys built it to this. Felt kind of empty, but still, everything was like awesome to look at, and there's just certain moments that you see coming. There's one in particular where I could have just said it out loud. Oh, that's going to happen. Boom. It happened. Oh, there's even another cameo of a character that I was like, oh, they should have. Oh, he better show up. And all of a sudden he did. 1.2 seconds. That's how much screen time. Yeah, it's just let things breathe a little bit. But other than that, if you're a diehard Star Wars fan, you're going to enjoy a lot of things in this movie. Hopefully, if you're one of those Star Wars fans, maybe you won't. You might hate it. Absolutely. I don't know. I'm not one of the people that hate it. I already know I'm going to enjoy the shit out of this the second time around because now I know what I'm in store for. It's kind of like, okay, now the anticipation is this. It's gone. So now I know already what to expect, and I'm sure I'm going to enjoy the episode shit out of it. Or, hey, I don't know. I didn't like Solo the second time around. We'll see what happens with this. So am I going to put it on the favorite wall of 2019? Yes! Get up there. Oh, year's coming to an end. I'm going to do a best of. Not going to do a worst of. I'm tired of doing a worst of. I just don't feel like doing a worst of. So I'll definitely do a best of. I'll do a couple of best ofs, to be honest. So look forward to those videos, guys. Those will be out in the next couple weeks. But if you saw Rise of Skywalker, let me know what you thought about it. Hit that like, thumbs up button if you'd be so kind. Subscribe to my channel at filmjunkie.com. For all my content, follow me in the Sockmans over there, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Patreon if you want to help out, and of course, shirts down below. All right? May the Force be with me. Bye.